Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426 and today we have the review of the high-grade Genoace from Gundam AGE. It's feeling really great to be reviewing another grunt or mass production type mobile suit. So yeah, let's get into the review right away. First of all, the Genoace or Genoace 1 was mostly seen in the first generation of Gundam AGE. It was the first mass production type mobile suit to come out from the Federation, and it's not a really powerful mobile suit because it would usually get destroyed pretty easily from the Vegans. And because this was never meant for like a war situation or combat situation, this was really meant for like a peaceful area. You'll get what I mean when you see the weapons. Okay, what you get is basically the kit. You get a small beam gun, a handgun style. You get a heat stick. This is the thing where I think the Genoace was not really meant for like serious combat, because the heat stick, it's basically a heat rod like the Dom uses, but even shorter. And you get one open hand. The rest are for the standard weapon hands. And yeah. And you get two beam saber effects. I was not aware that you get beam saber effects for this kit. Because I even in the anime they only use the heat rods, and I think I never seen the Genoace actually using beam sabers, but according to some sources they do, but not in the anime. You get two of them. I won't be showing them because they can be also attached to this handle, but yeah. Lastly, you get some stickers, and as you can see, I used most of it except for these ones. These gray stickers are supposed to be on the shoulders, so there's a total of 8 of them. What I did was to get a silver metallic Gundam marker and then color these inside, and it turned out pretty well. And yeah. The rest of the stickers are, first of all, this big one is for the inside of behind the visor. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but I will try to zoom in. As you can see something round inside behind the visor. It's clear. It's a clear visor, but it's not your typical. It has that darkish sapphire color. The other stickers is on the camera on the forehead, and there's one on the back side here. And the last sticker is on, let me zoom out, is on the beam rifle, or I mean beam gun right here. Okay, so that's it. Now let's get on to the review. This has really basic accessories and a pretty unique structure. Also, I forgot you get a shield as well. It's just, I sometimes forget about shields because they're just so naturally attached in a way somehow for me. The way how the shield attaches is, let me show. It's a pretty strong connection, so you won't need to worry it falling off. Now there's a peg here. There's holes on each arm. You just need to connect them. I'll take it off for now. Now let's get on to basic articulations. Zoom in a bit. Now for the head, it's pretty basic. It doesn't really go down. It does kind of go down, but it's not really noticeable. It can go up that much. And then 360, I don't think it's possible because the chin is kind of blocking. It's getting hindered by the side armor parts. So that's it. For the arms, I do like the shoulder armor in this because despite it has really bulky shoulder armors, it still has this part which is empty, so you can still pull out the arms like this. And it has the basic twisting action. That's the basic twisting, 360 possible, and then you can rotate it in 360, and the shoulder is connected to a ball joint to the body. And let's see, the hand is also connected to a ball joint, but there's another, there's another separate piece in here, so you can move a little bit more. So it has some articulations on the wrist. Almost forgot, the arms can bend about 90 degrees, a little bit more, but yeah, it's not that terrible at all. But with the weapons you get from this, I don't think you really need that much articulations. Okay, the body can go front that much, which I'm pretty surprised because you don't see much mobile suits kits do that these days. The one problem is that the way how this is connected is that there's this another separate gray piece. It's connected onto the bottom, which is not which is a problem, which is okay, but the other part that's connected is the behind section. It's connected to a ball joint, so if you're you might need to tighten them up time to time if you move the body too much or often. Another thing to mention on the body is that because of it's connected to a ball joint, not only going front and back is possible, but it's also able to compose, twist the body left and right quite a bit, which you don't see that too often. Okay, the legs. Now there's no front skirt or back skirt. You do have the side skirt, but they're just small, and these are not exactly connected to. These are connected to a polycap, but on this piece there's a peg connecting to a polycap, so it's not your typical ball joint. It can go that much far, and it's kind of stiff, so be careful not to break it. The legs, despite not having anything in front, due to the design of the size, you can only go that much front. Back is no problem at all. And for it's a double jointed leg, so yeah, it goes that much. And the feet is connected not to a ball joint but on a polycap peg here. It's connected to a polycap, and there's a peg connecting here, but still it's connected like to a ball joint to this part, so no need to worry. It has it can move like this side to side and can go front, back. It has all the basic articulations. Okay, we've seen all the basic articulations. Now let's get on to its accessories. Like I said, I'm not going to show the beam saber because it's your typical beam saber as well. But these are not the type of flat ones that you see from the G bouncer. So these are just your typical round beam sabers. Okay, you get the shield, which I already explained. You just connect it to the hole. You get the heat stick, which is pretty normal. I've seen people color this gray part into red or orange to make it look like it's activated. It has no issues like holding it. It won't slide out like some beam sabers, but yeah, it's a pretty short weapon, so I'm not sure how they're supposed to use this weapon properly. But yeah, I still do like the concept for like having a sort of like a combat knife style. The shield is pretty typical. What you do with the heat stick is that you can slide it in to this section. Well, of course, according to the manual, it's said you can hold it on like this much, but it doesn't hold on. It just slides. So what I do is I push it in a little bit more, which it tightens the area. And then there you go. Sure, there's a little bit of heat stick coming out, but it's not a big problem for me, so I'm fine with that. And you can attach it while onto the while it's on the arm as well. No problem at all. And you can only attach the shield onto the back side, not the you can only on the back, not on the sides, which I don't have too much problems on it. Finally, we have the beam gun, pretty standard looking. I heard if you get the Genoace custom, you get an extra combat or bayonet that connects to the beam gun, which I don't really care too much because it's basically the Genoace 2. The beam gun, just you can slide in. There's no extra peg or peg or hole for the weapon. You just slide it in and you're good to go. Pretty simple looking, but I do like the fact that the camera is on the bottom and not your typical up. Yeah, you can do pretty much good poses with this as well. And I really did enjoy building this despite being simple, but it's still a grunt suit and has, yeah, I really like the head because it has that, unusual visor color. Anyway, thank you for watching the review for the high-grade Genoace. This is a pretty basic kit, a pretty easy kit to build, and it has basic articulation. So any Gundam AGE fans or anybody who's like into master production types, I would recommend this kit. It does have some stickers, but it's not a big problem. It has basic articulations and easy build, so I recommend it for basically anybody, even starters. Anyway, thank you for watching my video for the high-grade Genoace review. If you like this video or found this video informative, please like my videos and subscribe to my channel. If you have any requests or questions or anything I got wrong, also leave a comment below. I still have more kits to buy and build and make reviews out of, so please stay tuned. Well, until then, see you guys next time.